infamous Burma-Siam Death Railway, 1942 to 1945. This railway stretched for 415 kilometers from Ban Pong in Thailand to Tan Bu Yu Zat in Burma, now Myanmar. It is reported that about 200,000 Asians, 30,000 Britons, 18,000 Dutch, and 13,000 Australians and New Zealanders worked on this notorious railway. The casualty rate was very high. At least 80,000 to 100,000 impressed Malayans and Burmese forced labor died. The Japanese never kept account of their dead. Some Malayan escapees married local Thai women. There are about 190 families still living with their descendants in Kanchanaburi. This war memorial is also dedicated to the almost forgotten cause. Another memorial lies in Kanchanaburi, Thailand, which was built by the Japanese in 1944. The Malayans who returned were never recognized or compensated as victims of war. A sad plight indeed. Now comes the long drawn-out Malayan emergency, 1948 to 1960. Various techniques were used in rehabilitation and the formation of new villages, together with the stringent control of food and medical supplies. This helped to end the communist stronghold of this country. Our Malayan Federation Police Force, together with extra trained lieutenants who were sent from Britain and the Commonwealth, helped to boost the morale. Later, the Special Branch assisted tremendously in this great cause. British and Gurkha security forces, together with forces from Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and Commonwealth countries, and our own Malayan forces were a source of great reserve strength, and so were the SAS Special Air Services, who all performed extremely well. The sounding motto of the SAS, "Who dares wins," will be remembered always. However, the most gallant call came from our lads from the kampongs, hills, and paddy fields, who came from these peaceful areas to meet our immediate needs of armed special constables in the quelling of the communist terrorists. Our veteran song is dedicated to these gallant youngsters who volunteered and fought to free this beloved country from the power of the gun. Just imagine if Chin Peng and his communist mates had succeeded in overrunning Malaysia. What would our fate be today? Had it not been for the gallant fighting forces of many of the countries present today, what could have been at that crucial period not a capitalist, democratic, multiracial country of freedom, but a sinister communist state? Fortunately, we are all at peace now and benefiting the goodwill that prevails today. The devastating emergency saw the involvement of more than 12,000 trained CTs, men and women. They were in turn ably aided by the Minion, the eyes and ears of the party, who were local open contacts, ensuring that supplies and information reached their fighting units in the jungle. From information gathered, in the end, almost 6,700 CTs were killed, over 2,700 surrendered, and about 3,000 wounded, and almost 1,300 captured. Probably many more died of starvation or were liquidated by their superiors. What an ending to an enemy within who planned to take over Malaya. On the other side, nearly 2,000 security personnel were killed, almost 2,700 wounded, 2,500 civilians murdered, and about 1,400 wounded, and about 800 missing. 99 gallant planters and stalwart miners were also killed in action. What a toll to pay for liberty and freedom. Merdeka was achieved on 31st August 1957. our beloved Tunku Abdul Rahman was elected as our first Prime Minister. The unexpected Indonesian confrontation that followed the emergency lasted from 1963 to 1966. For 3 bizarre years, Malaysian, British and Australian leaders tried diplomatically to counter Sukarno's baffling list of accusations and territorial claims. The Indonesian military phase of confrontasi was equally bewildering and aimless. Luckily, the skills and strategies developed during the emergency were put to good use in this unconventional war. The well-trained Malaysian and Commonwealth forces, with their superior intelligence and timely countermeasures, outfoxed the Indonesians. Very light casualties were reported. Sukarno's henchmen brought about their own demise when they sought to overthrow the Indonesian army elite. The army survived to take over control of Indonesia and bring confrontation to an end.